Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing my end of year flip for 2021 in my Louis Vuitton large ring or GM agenda. So if you watch my plan with me's or my planner flips, then y'all know for a while I've had a very consistent setup. But you know, starting off the year, if you go back to that video, everything I think has really changed, and so much has happened in 2021. So I started my doctoral program this year, and that started in May. With work, I grew the department, and so there's just been a lot going on in my life, and that obviously reflects my planner. And so a lot has changed throughout the year, and I don't want to stick with the same thing. If it's not going to work, then there's no purpose of it, because then I won't use it. So I change things around, but I just use it to make sure that it works. Or if something doesn't work, I'm not going to use it. So I'll switch it out and try something else. But for 2022, I will be switching out a few things that I haven't used, and we'll go over that. And then I will have a 2022 setup, and I'm actually going to set up the planner with you guys so y'all can get like those like thoughts that like pop up when I'm like doing my setup. So for 2021, this is my final week in my weekly inserts, and that's how I'm gauging when I was switching over my inserts. So my primary insert that I use my planner for are these weekly overviews from Infinite Lotus. And so this is where I spend bulk of my time in my plan with me, is because this is where all of the plans go, and everything else is just a reference or it's a help with these plans. So I'm switching over a week early for 2022 because the inserts for the 2022 packet actually start on the 27th. So I'm perfectly fine with that, and I'm actually really excited to, you know, have a little fun with setting up my planner. So let's go ahead and go through all of the inserts, and I can show y'all everything inside of here. So this dashboard is from Salty 22. These, I think they're called the minimal tab dividers from Cloth and Paper. So all of my tab dividers are from Cloth and Paper, just for future reference. I love the quality and I love their designs. So I have these, and then you have a schedule section, notes and lists, and finances. And so in the schedule section, that has always stayed the same since I started my agenda system. So I have 4 top tabs, and we have yearly, monthly, weekly, and then it's either been like a schedule section. So right now I have hourly, or like a daily section. It really all depends. And I think for 2022, I'm really gonna try something different. For that, we have the inbox and outbox system from Cloth and Paper. And then we get into the actual schedule section. So the first tab is my yearly tab. And so I have like all of my friends and family's birthdays highlighted. And I honestly always pass by it. I haven't used it. I set it up, and that's about it. And I'm going to remove it for 2022. That's the initial plan. And that's why, because I'm taking away one of these elements from the planner, that it's going to probably, you know, the structure will change. But yeah, then we have the monthly section. And so I have the month on one page inserts from Infinite Lotus. I think, yeah, every insert that I have is from Infinite Lotus. It'll be linked down below with my discount code. But every insert that I have in here is from Infinite Lotus. I just don't want to repeat myself. And then stickers are either from Infinite Lotus, PAPERIE Planning, or Top Paper Co. But I have these month on one page monthly inserts. And this is, I set this up at the beginning of the month and add in all of the plans, or if a plan pops up. So like I have stuff in here for, you know, March, April, and May, and I'm going to add a few more probably in my 2022 setup that I learned that are going on. And this is really where plans come in, and then I build my weeks off of the monthly insert. But this also provides the overview of everything going on in the month. I can see, you know, at a glance, like what I might need to plan for or consider when budgeting, and so on. So these are a very important element in my planner system, since the plans initially go in here. But yeah, we have these, and I also just want to show you how they all look for 2021. After that tab, we have the weekly inserts. Again, these are the main inserts in my agenda. and these just have everything from the year. So I put any reservations, appointments, my weekly to-do list. You name it, it's in here if it's important. I spilled some tea on here, so I have some crinkled pages. But I love these inserts. They're amazing. They're a staple. I'm trying them out in my PM this year. I think I did a haul recently where I shared that, and I'm really looking forward to it, to try them out on the go and just use the same concept just in a compact size. So I'm doing both, like the GM and the PM, so we'll see how it works out. But yeah, and then we have this current week and the last week. So I'm probably going to archive these inserts. I don't know. I never really refer back to them, but just in case, you never know. But we have all of these. And then we have the final section, which is the hourly section. So I am an hourly planner through and through. I have to have an hourly layout. It's just something that it helps me when it comes to planning or when it comes to feeling overwhelmed to map out everything, because this is essentially, you know, the map of your week. So I know, like, I'm working here, I have free time here, I have to do this here, I can study here, you know, I can, you know, go to dinner here if something pops up, and so on. I've used these as, like, I try to use them as like a work insert. I think that was this week when I try to use it in there. I essentially do the same things. Like, I have the same structure. I just now add personal plans, but I just don't use the bottom part for work. So they're the same way. They're just not strictly for work. And then I added study times. So yeah, I've really loved using these. And yeah, I've just really loved using these. I don't mind not having an hourly view on the weekends, and I think that's just because my weekdays are very important. My weekends are very, like, checklist focused, and so if I ever need to, like I did here, I can put, like, my checklist, but I haven't done that in a while. So my focus is in here, and it serves the purpose that I need, which is the hourly version. But yeah. This was my birthday week while I was off, and then yeah, that is all of the hourly inserts, and that is the schedule section. The next section is notes and lists, and so this is my school section, and I have an inbox in here for school, a custom dashboard from Infinite Lotus, and then I have these week on one page inserts from Infinite Lotus, which I love. These are my favorite inserts to use for school. I used them for this past semester, so for 2 different classes, and they've been perfect to really highlight any meetings, because we have meetings with our professors a lot, or we might do like a class session. I like to highlight like all of my assignments that are due up here, and then I can list out everything. So anything that I need to read, anyone I need to contact, the focus for the week, and so on. It's perfect. I love this layout so much, and I'm going to continue to use this in my next semester. I do have, again, like a month off before my next semester. So I'm probably just going to leave these in here because I only printed out for the end of the semester. But that way I have it ready. So I'll also probably do a video in January setting them up for the new year, as I usually do. But we have that. I have this today dashboard that I use in side of the week, so that way I can easily flip to the page, and I can throw in sticky notes if I need to. Just on the back of the page since, you know, class ended. But we have that, and then we have the finance section. And so this has changed from like a content section. I used it for work. I've used it like right now for finances, but honestly, I haven't touched it. So I'm debating how I want to reconfigure my setup. I don't think I'm going to include these inserts in here. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. But yeah, I have a financial overview, and then we have monthly expenses in here. We have a budget tracker. And then we have a savings tracker, but I use this as a debt tracker. So that is everything inside of here. And yeah, that was the 2021 setup. Again, it's changed here and there, but overall I feel like this has been the most consistent my planner has ever been, and I really have loved it. So yeah, I'm gonna miss the setup, but I do plan on changing it up for 2022. But yeah, other than that, that is gonna be it for this video. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and thank you guys so much for watching.